Hello YouTube, it is Lee Porter VSG checking in with you for my week 41 post VSG app update, or month 9 actually. Today is January 9th, 2018. Happy New Year to everybody. We are a group of people that is about hope for the future and change, and I'm sure all of us are after resolutions, and to this group, maybe more than any, I wish you success. I'm hopeful that we all meet our goals this year, and I genuinely want to extend this warm, happy, healthy, prosperous New Year wish to all of you. So that said, I'm actually having a particularly bad day in this whole VSG journey weight loss process. I figured it was probably a good time to give you guys an update, check back in, maybe vent a little bit, and get some video therapy, if you will, and just tell you what's going on. So the last time I checked in with you was November 27th. It was week 35, I believe, and it was my month 8 post VSG app update. At that time, I weighed 214.9. And then just to give you the full history, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery on March 27th, 2018 with Dr. Ben Meir in Willoughby, Ohio. I am 5'9" for reference. My highest weight was 330 pounds. My weight the day of surgery was 318 pounds. And my weight today, actually you're going to get yesterday's weight, January 8th, it was 206.4. So that is a loss in over 9 months of 115 pounds roughly. So anyway, let's break down those numbers a little bit. So after I checked in with you on November 27th, I'm just going to give you a brief history of weekly weigh-ins. That date I was 214.9. So between that last check-in and yesterday's weight, that was about a 12.5 pound loss, maybe 12.1 pound loss. Seems pretty good, but for 6 weeks, that's slow. Typically, I would lose about 10 to 12 pounds a month. The last few months, it's been more like 10 pounds. I maybe expected that this far out, I would get down to 8 pounds. So maybe that's happening as I expected. But so 12.4, which would have been week 36, I was 212.3. 12.11, week 37, I was 212.1, so only a 0.2 pound loss that week. 12.18, I was 211, so that was just another 1.1 pound loss. Then on January 1st, I forgot Christmas. 12.25, I weighed in at 206.2, so that was like a 4.8 pound loss that week before Christmas, which at that point, I remember feeling like I was really stuck on that 212, 211 mark for a number of weeks, and then I just had this 5 pound loss out of nowhere. So I remember feeling good after feeling a little bit miserable for the slowdown for most of December. On January 1st, I was 205.7, so I'd had a 0.5 pound loss there. Yesterday, I was 206.4, so that was my first gain in this process, and that's a gain of, 0.7 pounds. Today, January 9th, I'm at 207, so I've actually gained 1.3 pounds, and so this is what I'm pretty unhappy about today. I guess maybe I knew eventually I'd see a slowdown in gains and things like that, but I still feel like I'm not far enough along to be experiencing that, and I'm sticking so closely to the program, and I just don't know why. So let's talk this through. I did everything as planned, tracking every day, sticking to my calorie budget of let's say 1,300 calories, exercising every day. I did that through December, had that little slowdown, and I remember towards the end of December, or right before Christmas, I had holiday time off starting on December 21st. And so I had lots of time off work. I didn't go back until January 3rd, I went back on the 2nd. but I had lots of time off and I had lots of plans and it was the holidays, there's lots of food around, and I kind of told myself, maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to eat a little bit more through the break and through the holidays. So I could enjoy food and enjoy the people I was with, and B, because I felt like maybe I wanted to throw my body something different, and then maybe reset things a little bit, because I assumed that I would maybe eat a little bit more through the holidays, and then when January 1st rolled around, I would get right back on the stick, which I have done. So on January 25th, or actually it was January 24th, believe it or not, I was 205.2. So that 206 number that I gave you on Christmas Day, that was actually a pound higher than what I'd seen my lowest weight at. So I was feeling pretty good then. I felt like I had dropped a bunch of weight that week and all was good. I did the week of like Christmas through New Year's Eve. I ate more. Now, just so you know, it wasn't like I just went off plan and went crazy. I exercised every single day that week. I did 45-minute workouts because any days that I'm actually off work, I do try to get in extra workout time. So I did work out 45 minutes every day that week. I did track everything I ate. Every morsel I put into my mouth, I logged calories for. There were some days that I got up over 2,000 calories. Probably almost all of them I got over 2,000 calories. I think the high end of calories that I got that week, maybe one day I was at 2,800, but for the most part I was between that 2,000, 2,500 mark. And I was still exercising every day, and I'm watching my Misfit to see how many calories I burned. And most of those days I burned anywhere between 2,600 to 3,100 calories. So I was still in a few hundred calorie deficit. Certainly not enough to lose me a lot of weight. And I certainly didn't expect to lose weight. I was kind of giving myself a break that week. But I certainly didn't expect to gain any weight because, I was still staying in somewhat of a deficit, and I was still keeping active and all those things. So when January 1st rolled around and I weighed 205.7, that was a 0.5 pound loss. I was pretty happy with that. I completely expected that given the way that I had eaten that week. But as of January 1st, so today is the 9th, for the past 9 days, I have been grinding harder than usual. We've had 2 weekends since, or no, we haven't. We just had the one weekend. On work days, I've been doing 45-minute workouts. Typically before this, I would do maybe 30-minute workouts unless I just had extra time or whatever. And then the last weekend, I not only did the 5Ks in the morning that I normally do that are 45 minutes, but Saturday I swam for an hour and a half, and Sunday I did in addition to the 5K, I did 45 minutes on the elliptical. So since January 1st, I have been keeping my calories restricted at between 12 and 1,300. Saturday, I did go up a little higher because I had a margarita. We were out with friends. I actually counted 2,000 calories on Saturday, and that's probably an overestimate because I barely ate that day, knowing that we were going out and that I would want to enjoy myself. I got a dinner and I logged probably all the calories, but I didn't even eat half of it. So, I don't know. I tend to, if I list my calories out, I tend to overestimate, not underestimate. But the point here is, like, even if I ate 2,000 calories that day and it was all correct, like, the fact that I've been eating under 1,300 calories every other day and I've been working out so hard over the past 9 days, I should be losing weight. And I not only didn't lose weight over this last week or so, but I gained weight. Today, I actually stepped on the scale and I was 207. So just to take you back to these numbers again, on Christmas Eve, I'm 205.3. Christmas Day, I'm 206.2. Last week, I'm 205.7 on January 1st. This week, I'm 206.4. So I've never had gains before on this. I've seen the scale fluctuate up and down a little bit, but the weekly numbers, I've always dropped weight. I've never gained. So I don't know, you guys, I'm just mad. It's just not working the way that I hope. I know that I just have to keep at it. Like, maybe this is just that plateau that everybody warns you about, where I'm going to stall for a long time. But I feel like I'm doing all the things and I'm putting in all the work and I'm not seeing the results on the scale. And why does this matter? I mean, here's the thing. I'm out, between the 9 and the 10th month mark. I have lost a lot of weight. I barely do like full body shots. I'm going to get up real quick and let you guys see what I look like at the thing is doing some weird adjustment. I'm going to have to turn on a light 1 second. Okay, brighter, not darker. Okay, good. So sorry about that, you guys. So here is what I look like month 9, I guess, between month 9 and 10 from surgery. I feel like I look really good. I'm happy with it. It's fine. Obviously, I carry my weight kind of on top. My legs tend to be smaller. The thing about it is I'm so close to certain goals. At 5'9", I am still obese at 206. I actually don't hit the overweight mark until I weigh anything less than 203. I've been really close to that goal for a long time, and it's pissing me off that I can't achieve it. I'm also very close to Wonderland, and that's a really big deal for me. I haven't weighed 100 pounds in something since I was a teenager. Those are milestones that I've been really looking forward to. And to have this stall with like 5 pounds to go before that number just kind of irks me, I guess. I don't know. I also have a follow-up appointment with my surgeon on January 31st. So January for me was supposed to be about, losing a good 10 pounds. I would love to get into my surgeon's office and be weighing something in the mid 190s. That appointment, it's still another 21 days away. It's still very possible I'm going to start experiencing a bigger drop and, maybe still achieve that before I check in with him. I don't know. I've been doing all these projections and planning, and I really felt like I would already be under the 199 mark at this point. And I'm not. So you guys, that's the update. Not where I want to be. Doing all the right things. I don't understand it. But, I know that I can't change anything. I'm going to keep plugging away and doing my best. And that's it. I'm sorry if I really droned on this video. There's lots of thoughts coming, and I'm sure I was really detailed with all those numbers. So I'm sorry if that bores you guys. But that's just how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling just a little bit shitty about not meeting goals that I've really worked hard for. And I don't know how I could be not losing weight. So I will check in with you guys again for sure. If you don't hear from me before then, January 31st is my appointment with the surgeon, and that is the day that I really hope to be sitting in the 100s. Actually, guys, I will check in with you because that 202.9 mark is huge. When I hit that, I'm going to check in with you guys real quick to let you know I'm finally overweight and not obese. Today, I'm still very much obese. I will also check in with you as soon as I hit Wonderland. And hopefully these check-ins will happen before January 31st because that's really where I'm at as far as goals. So anyway, I hope everybody is doing well. I hope your journeys are going well. I'm trying to follow you when I get some time. And take care, and until the next time. Thanks.